Hi, I'm Tina Amir and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna learn a very important lesson which is called prepositions. Preposition in Malay actually kata sendi. For informal, kata sendi. But the weird thing is kata means word, sendi means joins. So we're gonna start with the first one.
Beside on Malay is di samping, di sisi, di sebelah.
Di samping, di sisi, di sebelah. This is formal one. But normally for informal one, when we use for speaking is kat tepi, kat sebelah. Kat is actually from the word dekat, which means close. But for anything, we normally don't say di in front. If you remember from the previous video, I mentioned where means di mana. But that is formal. For informal conversation, people normally say kat mana.
Oh.
Di mana is informal pronunciation for di mana. But then for informal pronunciation for conversation is kat mana. So everything about di sometimes we change to kat. So kat tepi, kat sebelah. But tepi actually in a proper Malay context means edge, but in a cultural context means next to or move. Sometimes when you wanted to ask people to move, you also say tepi. Okay, tepi.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
Di samping, di sisi, di sebelah. How that kat tepi fits into those three words?
Di samping is more like for literature use.
Okay.
For proper Malay usage. But for speaking, we normally don't say that. Di sisi also.
So what's the difference between kat tepi and kat sebelah?
Sebelah means next. Tepi, as I said, proper in English actually means edge. But for
Edge,
Malay,
okay.
in cultural context, it means next to.
Mean close, very close next to.
Next to, yeah.
But sebelah means next to but not that close.
Actually, doesn't matter close or not.
Oh,
it's still,
okay.
It's still like next to. Like,
Okay.
you are next to me.
Okay.
You sit next to me. Awak
Okay.
duduk sebelah saya. Awak duduk tepi saya. Same.
So you can say both and it's good. Okay,
kat
thank
tepi,
you.
kat
Thank
sebelah. If people ask you where, then you may mention kat tepi, kat sebelah. That's for
Okay.
speaking. Okay,
Okay.
we move on to next one.
Okay, next one is above, di atas.
So if people ask you where is it, you can say kat atas. Kat atas. Atas is actually above. Proper Malay usage of word, we say di atas. But nobody speak and say di atas. They will speak and use kat atas.
Next one is in front, di depan.
Di depan. But for speaking, we normally use kat depan.
That's clear. That's clear because it's the same word, just you don't use di, you use kat. But for example, the next one, between, di antara, informal will be
kat tengah.
See,
Actually,
that's the problem.
No.
That's why make it confusing.
Okay.
Okay.
Di antara is really between, but we don't say di antara that much because it sounds so formal.
Okay.
We say
Malaysians
kat
are very
tengah.
informal.
Tengah actually means middle. Tengah is actually easier for us to use, and then it's more like relaxed way. So we
Okay.
always mention kat tengah. So
It's like another word to learn.
no, actually no. Because when you learn middle,
Okay.
it means tengah. Di antara is too difficult for our tongue.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we prefer to use something which is easier.
I understand.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
we move on to the next.
Okay, next one is outside, di luar.
Okay, di luar, kat luar. Or you can say kat mana? Luar.
Okay.
Simple. You don't have to use even kat actually for everything. But
Okay.
people like to use it because there's more connection between words. But if you don't want, then it's also okay for speaking. Okay, next one.
Next one, under, di bawah.
Kat bawah.
So same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Along, di sepanjang.
Okay, di sepanjang. But when we speak, we just say sepanjang.
Oh.
Not kat sepanjang, no. It's not suitable. So, if you say along the road, then a formal Malay would be di sepanjang jalan. But when you speak, you just say sepanjang jalan.
Oh, easy.
Ah,
Okay, next one is edge. Bucu di tepi.
di tepi.
Di
Tepi.
tepi. Tepi.
In Malay, we have to pronounce of a vowel E if you watch my first video. So, te and te.
Yes, and I'm
So,
still confused with that. When to use this one, when to use the other
When
one.
you read more and when you learn more, then it will just come to you. So
Yeah.
don't bother that much. So as I said, edge means bucu and also di tepi. But in cultural context, di tepi we means by next to or move. H, we normally in Malay we say bucu.
Next one, at the back. On Malay is di belakang.
Di belakang. For conversation we say kat belakang, or we can also say belakang. Just belakang.
Same like previous example. And next one is in the middle of. Di tengah.
Di tengah. Ngah.
Ngah.
Di tengah. So di tengah or kat tengah. But we normally say kat tengah or di tengah-tengah. So
why double?
Doesn't mean plural, but we like to stress.
Or like in the middle of some bad situation or something like that.
Not really bad. Not necessarily bad.
Okay.
Sometimes we just like to stress. Like for example, time lesson. Remember?
Okay.
And I said tepat. Tepat means exact. But our people like to mention tepat-tepat when you wanted to stress on somebody. Okay, tepat-tepat. Okay.
Oh, I understand.
Please be exact.
Okay,
like that. So to stress on that, we also say tengah-tengah.
Okay. And the last one, inside, di dalam.
For informal conversation, we say kat dalam.
Same like previous.
Or just dalam. So if you notice, there's a D in front of the words, but when you speak, you replace with kat. It's also accepted if you don't use kat, but we normally say it, but some people also don't, so it's up to you, but it's better to use.
So actually, di you will use mostly when you write something. Then you will use di, but when you speak, you will use kat. Am I right? Okay, thank you.
I give one last example. Where did you buy this? This is formal. Di mana awak beli ini? Or informal. Di mana awak beli ini? When you speak, you will say, kat mana awak beli ni? When you speak, you don't ask people di mana or di mana. Well, I guess that's all our lesson for today. And thank you for watching us. And see you again next time. Bye.
Bye.